I got news for you. Once you start respecting yourself, you're gonna lose friends. Once you start leveling up, you're gonna make certain people feel uncomfortable. It might even be family too. Once you start going where you wanna go and you're locked in, once you lock in, you're going to start losing people once you lock in. Once you start focusing on yourself, that's when the dead fruit is going to start falling off. And you have to be able to internalize that and be able to be mental enough to understand that you can't let it stop you from going where you want to go. Yeah, you're going to lose people. That's fine. Because whoever you lose, they weren't meant for you in the first place. They weren't really your friends in the first place. So if someone's mad at you for leveling up, then let them be mad and just level up and be the person that you decide that you want to be. Because you can't let people stop you from shining. You can't let people stop you from growing. You can't let people stop you from being the best version of you. Either they get on the train and go along with the ride with you, or they get off and let you ride alone. I would rather ride alone than have somebody faking it. You don't want to be around somebody that's being fake about it. You want to be around people that are real. You want to be around people that are solid, and you want to be around people that believe in your dreams as much as you believe in your dreams. That's what's really important. What's really important is you're around people who believe in you as much as you believe in you, or more than you believe in you. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with a little bit of constructive criticism now and then, but the people who are around you should be uplifting you. They should be telling you what you're doing wrong, but at the same time, they're not hating on you. They're not trying to tear you down. If they're trying to tear you down, then you're around the wrong people, because you want to level up in an environment that is good for your mental health. You want to be around people that are good for your mental health. You don't want to be around people that are constantly tearing you down. Now, like I mentioned earlier, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of constructive criticism. Actually, to be honest with you, if you're around someone and they're always giving you positive feedback and they're never telling you anything that you did wrong, you're probably around someone who's fake. You're probably around someone who isn't the type of person that you want to be around, because someone who's real is going to tell you when you're messing up. Someone who's real is going to be like, nah, you're not locked in, bro. No, you should have went to the gym. Why didn't you go to the gym? No, you didn't. You stink. Your underarms stink, bro. Your breath stink. You're not doing what you're supposed to do right now, right? You look rough. You should be around people who will tell you the way it is, but at the same time, they're like, you look rough and your breath stink today, right? And you shouldn't have skipped that gym workout, but you still my boy and we about to make this money. Now go get in the shower. Before you get in the shower, give me 50 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? And lock in. You should be around people that want to see you locked in. If you're not around people that want to see you locked in, then you're around the wrong people. I'll tell you that right now. I want to be around people. I don't want to be around someone who's just giving me positive feedback all the time, who's a fake friend or who doesn't want to see me succeed. I want to be around someone who is locked in, who wants to see me locked in, who's a real friend. Because fake friends come and go. But at the end of the day, if you're real, then you're going to attract real. Because fake people, fake friends, you can only be fake for so long before you expose yourself. Real can't expose themselves, because real is always real. You know what I'm saying? And it's really a level of respect that you have to have for yourself to know that you're going to lose some people on the way to the top. On the way to the top, some people's going to slip off the ladder. Quote that. For real. On the way to the top, some people are going to slip off the ladder. Of their own doing, of their own accord, because they didn't want to ride the way they were supposed to ride. They're going to fall off the train because they wasn't riding the way they were supposed to ride. And once you ride the way you're supposed to ride and you do what you have to do, and you really locked in, and you around people that's locked in, and y'all both locked in together, or y'all all locked in together, and y'all all getting it together, that's when you're really going to feel good. That's when your mental health going to be right. That's when you're going to feel like you're just on top of the world. It feels on top of the world when you're around the right people. When you're around the wrong people, it doesn't feel like you're on top of the world. It doesn't feel like you're doing exactly what you need to be doing, because they're dragging you down. They're dragging you down so you don't feel like you're on top of the world. You don't want to be around people that are dragging you down. Those are the worst type of people to be around. I've been around them myself. Like I said, I'm 31 years old. I've been around people that will drag you down, that will hate on you, that will be mad at you for winning. You don't want to be around people that are mad at you for winning. You mad at me because I'm winning? You mad at me because I did what I was supposed to do and I got what I deserved? Are you kidding me? You're joking, right? And this isn't a joke, it's real. And I understand a lot of you guys, you're young and you don't think this way. You think, oh, my friend would never do that to me. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. I'm not saying go around being a cynic. I'm not saying go around and don't trust people. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that people really out here be hating on you. People really be out here mad that you're winning. There are people who will dap you up in your face and then talk about you bad behind your back, right? At anything you say behind someone back, you should be man enough to say to their face. That's what a true, real person would do. Don't sit around here and hate on people. Hating on people is one of the corniest things you can do. And you don't want to be around people that are hating, that are mad, that are upset because you got something and they don't got it yet. Really, at the end of the day, what that should be, this is how I used to do it. This is how my mind works. Because a lot of people's mind don't work like this. A lot of people on some weird shit. This is how your mind should work. Check me out. How your mind should work is when you see somebody doing better than you, when you see somebody that got something you don't got, when you see somebody doing something that you're not doing that's positive and you feel something about that, instead of hating on them, you're supposed to use that as motivation. You're supposed to sit there and go, oh, he got that. Next time, I'm going to get that. You're not supposed to look at someone and think, he's succeeding, so I'm failing. That's not how that works. That's not how you're supposed to think. That's a messed up mindset to have. And also, it's a messed up mindset to have, he's succeeding, and I want him to fail. That's messed up. You should not think like that. That's a toxic mindset. If you're thinking like that, you got a sick, twisted mind, and you need to change your mindset. Real rap.